Or are you wanting to work out, but you really just don't know where to get started? That happens so many times. People know they need to get moving, but it's like, but what do I do? This is why you got to meet our next guest, a personal trainer, all right? Miss Caroline Ehlers, owner of Forever Fit Personal Training Studio. It's going to kind of walk us through that just getting started and why some people are really scared and anxious about going to a gym.
Yeah, I mean, we have a 1,700 square foot facility, which is great. It's just a really private setting. You know, it's very inviting. It's not a big, huge gym, intimidating experience when you walk in.
In other words, there's no echo when you say something.
Right, no echo at all, yeah.
But it's true because you walk in and you see all these machines and you're like, all right, which one do I use that for? Do I run on that one? Do I move my legs on that one?
Oh yeah, I mean, and especially people that haven't had any, you know, a big history of an exercise routine, you know, it's intimidating. It's like, what the heck do I do? So that's why, you know, I come into play and I just try to make it as easy as I can to get them going, to kind of just basically educate them on what to do.
Where are you located?
So we're over off Hudson Road in Greer, kind of the east side of Greenville. Brushy Creek, East Side High School, Riverside, kind of all in that little vicinity right there.
It's such a great area.
Yeah,
let's walk
really
people through that may just be starting their fitness journey. So the first thing you would do is you would email her, call her. You're going to set up a consultation. Walk me through that. How does that look?
So the first day, I offer a free fitness assessment and a workout just so people can kind of see the way that I train to see if it's a good fit.
A good match, yeah.
And then we kind of sit down and talk about goals. Obviously, everybody has different specific goals and what they want to do, so that's kind of the next step. And then we schedule and we go.
Do you buy a yearly membership, a monthly?
Not necessarily. My clientele, it's kind of just whatever works for them. You know, it's time and it's money. So it could be month to month or it could be more long term. So I try to be as flexible on that as I can.
Well, you brought a couple little things that you would use. Let's talk about when these would come into play and how often.
Okay, you want to hang that? So so I basically just focus on functional training, which is, you know, the way your body moves every day.
Yes.
So, for example, I have a 15-year-old young lady who is trying to just, you know, rock it out with cross country. So she's going to be doing something completely different than my 80-year-old gentleman that just wants to move better, that wants to maybe walk up his stairs a little easier, have more flexibility.
What is that, a rubber band?
It's a big rubber band, yes, sir. Wow. It's just a resistance band, so you can do, I mean, a million different things with this. The medicine ball, too. We have, you know, free weights.
8 pounds.
I mean, if you hold this out and you do, and I'm not going to do a good squat since I have a dress on, so pretend I'm, you know what I mean? But if you're doing a correct squat, it's holding this out is, you know, for shoulders and...
So it's just, I mean, like I said, with all this stuff, you know, we have stability balls, we have free weights, we have bars, we have a few pieces of, you know, bigger equipment.
What is in there?
Sand.
Sand.
Sand is it?
Just sand.
I remember having barbells.
I mean,
you should feel the 30-pound one.
The 30-pound one. One of the best workouts is like the, you know, from the ground to shoulder. Just sand, throw it off, bend down, pick it up, do that.
Should I get it for you?
Right.
You are a gentleman. I'll get it.
But yeah,
so
you just,
what amazes me is how they got that darn sand in there through that little hole.
I couldn't tell you. Yeah, that I'm not sure. But yeah, it's just, you know, it's minimal equipment and you can do so many different pretty awesome things. That's what I love about doing this as a job. It's like you're always learning something different and there's just so many different levels of this kind of stuff for everybody at every different...
How did you get into this? Did you go to college? You majored in...
So I went to Clemson University. Woo! I know. And then I've always been an athlete my whole life. But went to Clemson, kind of took some time off trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Always been into working out for myself. Went back to Greenville Tech for their
they have a fantastic
program. They absolutely do. And then I've been doing it ever since, so almost 12 years now.
Well, this is so good, too, because, athlete, you know what worked for you when you were training. You've done some crazy things that, like, you may not have even heard of, but then you can also keep it, you know, more basic when you're first starting, so it's not super intimidating. So give her a call. You see the information right there on her screen. She'll treat you right and get you back on track or get you started. So
that's right.
We appreciate you having you back
Thank
here.
Thank you very much.
And I'll post this information on our Facebook page, too, just in case you didn't get a chance to blot it down.
That's a pretty easy number.
Yeah.
Even I can
remember
that.
It is.
I like it.